Hi, Thomas E. Chavez here, speaking about the Compass Way, and I'm inside the Kiva at Grace Garden. Now, this is the very first video that I have made since taking off all of my hair and beard and leaving my face a little bit vulnerable. Have you ever been vulnerable? Have you ever wanted to be vulnerable? Dreaded being vulnerable? Had a hard time when you felt vulnerable? We have a lot of feelings and thoughts and ideas about vulnerability. Vulnerability means that an enemy can come in and take what is yours and break you and destroy you. Vulnerability means that something can go wrong. But vulnerability also means that I'm alive, that you are alive, that I am utterly present, that I accept what is, that I'm grateful for what is, for being with you, that I have joy in interacting with you, that I am at peace, that I have love. Vulnerability means all of those things. It also means, very simply, talking about it from the Compass Way, that vulnerability is that I am not contracted and protecting myself. That's really all it means. It means that I am not hard and tough and caved in and killing myself to keep you from killing me. Our bodies are designed as animal bodies to live in a world and in a situation where a problem means that there's a leopard over there that's going to eat me. And I shift gears and fill my body with adrenaline and cortisol, and I can run a few steps and run and jump up the tree and be above the leopard, and the leopard likes to be above and drop down on you. It gets me in a place where I'm not vulnerable. But we live now in a world where things are how the teacher talks to you, how your students talk to you when you're a teacher, how students talk to each other, how bosses talk to employees and employees talk to each other. It's how we treat each other on the street. It's what comes in as an email. Is the threat. It's not a leopard. But we are designed to fall into the biochemical structure that saves us from leopards. And then we stay there. And we stay invulnerable. We seek safety all the time because the world is against us. And you know what? It's only true if you believe it that way. It doesn't have to be true that the world is against. We have that programming as part of our inherent heritage. It's part of being human. It's part of wearing these bodies. It's part of having bodies made out of cells. But that's not all that is. Not all that is true. We can also be, in getting along, trying to make things work the way we want. Being nice so that people will be nice to us. Being fair so that the world is a fair place. Being peaceful so that there's peace between us. And of course, every once in a while, peace breaks down and we go into self-protection and we're at war. Or, it is also just as much our heritage to be in grace. We are also wired to be utterly aware of our oneness, one with another. And in that heritage, in that condition that we have mapped with 8 separate words for the 8 stations on the compass of grace, being vulnerable or not vulnerable is not a question at all. I simply am. You are. And I love you. I'm present with you. I accept you. Do you accept me? Do you accept each other? Do you love? Are you at peace, utterly and completely? Are you grateful to be alive? Be with the Compass Way and learn how this is